Bitcoin is now returning to historic levels of dominance, moving above the 70% mark in the recent days. These levels are now preceding the levels of April 2017 during the bull market. All the while, altcoins are continuing to lose dominance and move towards lower lows. So starting off with the price of Bitcoin, we can see that we're sitting in a descending triangle pattern. We are seeing lower highs and horizontal lows. So this is a confirmed descending triangle, and we are still remaining within the descending triangle. So right now, Bitcoin has seen a nice rally over the past week, sort of just ranging across the pattern that we're in, across the descending triangle, going from our main support towards the main resistance. Now, if you're just looking at the 4-hour chart again, we can see that, we haven't actually reached the 11,000 level, which is that main resistance that we're looking at right now, 11,000 to about 11,400. And also, we haven't actually touched the downward sloping resistance yet. So as we discussed in the past few videos, the 11,000 to 11,400 resistance zone is a major pivot zone for Bitcoin. We have found a lot of support in this area, in between June and July, before the break of the overall parabolic trend. In this area right here, we did break below the parabolic trend. And right now, we're looking to create a larger scale parabolic trend. But the 11,000 to 11,400 level is a major pivot zone. Finding support in this area, finding resistance in July here, finding resistance in August here, and right now we're coming into September with a nice bounce up towards resistance. So again, we have a little bit of wiggle room to move up to the resistance level, but again, looking at the volume overall, we are still seeing a major decline in volume, which tells me that the behavior of the market hasn't changed, and in order to get a major change in behavior for this market, we need to range in and above the 11,000 to 11,400 level, or we need to range to or below the horizontal support ranging in between 9,100 and 9,500, right? So as my viewers should know by now, I am leaning more bearish on this price action. I do think that most likely we are going to remain within the descending triangle and break down below the horizontal support and range down to about $7,500, which does come in just above the golden retrace here. When Bitcoin is creating larger scale parabolic moves, larger scale uptrends, generally what happens is we sell off to a low, we snap down below the horizontal support, and we find volume levels that exceed previous levels. And this is, this was extremely common in the bull market here in 2017. So if you're just looking at this upward sloping trend line right here, what I think is most likely for Bitcoin right now, a larger scale uptrend to be formed here, a break below the descending triangle, find volume levels that exceed previous levels, and continue on a larger scale uptrend. This is very reminiscent of what we saw in 2015, 2016, when Bitcoin was creating a larger scale uptrend before the break of all-time highs at 12,000, right? So on this area right here, before we actually went fully parabolic, Bitcoin just kind of remained along an upward sloping trend line and steadily moved its way towards the all-time high level at $1,200, $1,000 to $1,200. And right now, I think that something like that is quite likely, where we're going to pull back below the descending triangle, find support along along the golden retrace at about $7,500, and just remain above this upward sloping trend line and range towards that all-time high level before eventually potentially breaking the all-time high level, right? I think this is quite likely for Bitcoin. This is nothing new. If Bitcoin were to break below the descending triangle and find support at about 7,500, that's really nothing new at this point, and that would be extremely healthy for the market. This is the kind of market structure that Bitcoin needs in order to create a long-term bull run, right? So this is what I think is most likely right now. Still, a break below the descending triangle, finding support along the golden retrace, a routine correction for Bitcoin, and moving up towards the all-time high level most likely. So you guys have been watching me use CryptoWatch for the past 2 years now. CryptoWatch allows you to manage your entire crypto portfolio all from one place. It is a command center for the crypto industry. You can trade on all the top exchanges, you can manage your portfolio on all the top exchanges, and you can also trade on mobile, get mobile alerts, and there are all kinds of cool features that CryptoWatch provides. I encourage you guys to sign up with CryptoWatch. It doesn't cost anything to create an account. If you create an account, you can chart on the platform and save your charts. So the next time you open it up, your charts are saved on the platform. Definitely click the affiliate link below if you want to sign up for CryptoWatch. You can also get 2 weeks free if you sign up with that affiliate link and sign up with Basic or Pro. You can get 2 weeks free.